Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into, two really different sides of celebrity life. We're looking at Justin and Hailey Bieber and their recent kind of contrasting activities.
Yeah, it's quite the swing, isn't it? One week they're giving us this like super high glamour A-list scene.
And the next, it's this really personal, almost nostalgic family moment. Purple hoodie included.
It feels less like just random events and maybe more like, deliberate brand management. Our sources point to this interesting pivot.
From being very, very private about parenting.
Right. To suddenly these very visible, maybe strategic public displays,
Yeah.
all timed around these big social events.
Okay, so that's what we're diving into. We want to pull out the key details from this contrasting week they had, trying to understand the scale of that glamour, maybe the thinking behind that rare PDA moment.
And how that connects or doesn't to the family nostalgia piece they shared right after.
Yeah, basically looking at why a couple this famous might need both these extremes to kind of keep their brand steady in today's, celebrity world.
Makes sense. So let's start with the big splashy event first, because that really sets the stage for where they are socially right now.
Good idea.
The main public thing wasn't just like a random holiday. They were at Kendall Jenner's 30th birthday bash, and sources called it incredible.
And when they say lavish, they really mean lavish, right? This wasn't just flying somewhere nice.
No, this was a full-on private island deal. Think about the logistics involved.
Wow. Yay.
And naturally, the whole Kardashian-Jenner crew and their inner circle were there. It's almost like a required appearance, to stay in that top social tier.
Right, you have to show up for those things.
Absolutely. But the thing that really grabbed public attention wasn't just the island. It was the photo Justin shared.
The PDA moment.
Exactly. A pretty rare public display of affection from them. For a couple that's normally super private about how they interact day to day, this photo felt well calculated.
So let's break down that picture. The setting itself tells a story, right?
Oh.
They're kissing right in front of those huge gold 30 balloons.
Mm-hmm. Instantly signals high-profile event. It anchors their relationship right there within that elite group.
And visually, what's the vibe?
Oh, it's all about like high fashion and intensity. Hailey's in this very skimpy leopard print mini dress, arms around his neck.
Okay.
And Justin, who often looks more casual, is actually beaming, like a huge smile. But the detail that really got people talking...
That caption detail.
Yeah, the description of his hands being affectionately placed on his wife's backside.
Right. That's a very specific physical detail. It shows intimacy, doesn't it, to anyone seeing it?
It really does. It acts as this strong, visual, everything's good here message about their relationship. Analysts often see that as, like, necessary PR sometimes.
Especially if a couple's been keeping a lower profile, maybe focusing on family.
Precisely. So it makes you wonder, right? Was this just a genuine, spontaneous moment they shared? Or was it maybe a needed bit of PR after all that focus on their private family life?
Using visibility strategically.
Yeah. It feels like it. This isn't just a holiday snap. It's making a statement about them, their commitment, their place in that world.
And besides that main photo, there were a couple of other shots that surfaced, right? Kind of showing more of the trip.
Yeah, a few other curated moments. They confirmed they were fully, immersed in the island vibe, but also showed little glimpses of normalcy, maybe.
Like what?
Well, there was that casual shot of Hailey taking a picture of Justin while he was driving a golf cart.
Okay. Standard vacation stuff.
Pretty standard, yeah. But sharing it reinforces that relaxed trip narrative.
Yeah.
And then there was that black and white photo. People often read those as more, artistic or real.
And what did that show?
It showed them sitting close together at a table inside some kind of fancy bungalow while other party guests were around.
So even amidst the big party, they're shown having their own little moment.
Exactly. That contrast is key. It suggests they can handle these huge, demanding social scenes but still find time for intimacy, even if that intimacy itself is being photographed and shared.
Okay, so that covers the glamour side. The need to be seen, the social capital.
Right. But then, if we shift gears completely, the real strategic move might be what happened before this island trip.
The trick-or-treating.
Yeah. This much different but equally significant family event, as the sources put it.
The whole vibe changes there. From leopard print and gold balloons to, cozy family Halloween.
Totally. And the star wasn't Justin or Hailey, it was their one-year-old son, Jack Blues.
Right, Mini Bieber.
And this is where you see that switch from, high fashion celeb to just parent. But the costume they picked for Jack Blues, it wasn't random. at all.
Okay.
It was pure pop culture history. He was dressed up as one of Justin's own most iconic early career looks. This is more than a cute costume. It's signaling something about legacy.
Which specific look was it? Because his early looks are pretty memorable.
Oh, instantly recognizable to fans. It was the all-white outfit. You know, the slightly baggy white jeans, the white
Yeah.
jacket.
Okay, I think I know the one.
But the dead giveaway, the crucial part, was the purple hoodie just peeking out from underneath.
Yes, that's the one. That's absolutely my world tour era Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Like circa 2010.
Nailed it. 2010. Peak early Biebermania, right? Just before he started shifting his style.
So dressing his son in that specific look, almost a decade and a half later,
Yeah.
that feels very intentional.
Extremely intentional. They're tapping into arguably the most universally loved, maybe the safest era of Justin's entire career.
Before things got more complicated, maybe.
Perhaps. The 2010 purple hoodie era is just pure, innocent, global pop phenomenon youth. It connects the new family, the son, right back to the foundation of his fame.
It's like saying, we haven't forgotten where this all started, and we're celebrating it with the next generation.
Precisely. It's a masterclass in using nostalgia for brand building.
A very conscious throwback to that career-defining moment. And didn't they kind of reinforce that family brand with the caption they used?
They did. Hailey captioned the photo something like, "Happy Halloween from JBB." Yeah, that small detail. Seems minor, but it confirms his initials are Jack Blues Bieber. It solidifies that public family identity right away with this catchy, ready-made monogram.
Wow, okay. JBB. That's definitely legacy management in action. It's
Yeah.
not just our son Jack. It's branding him immediately as part of the Bieber story, the Bieber narrative.
Yes. So, if we put these two things side by side now, the super glam, intense island romance,
And the very intimate, deeply nostalgic family Halloween moment.
what does it tell us about how they're managing their overall image?
It suggests they're really good at controlling the story.
Yeah.
They seem to be juggling two different public expectations.
Which are?
Well, the desire for that aspirational wow factor glamour,
Mm.
the private island, the fashion, the PDA,
Right.
but also the public wants some relatability, some sense of them being grounded, which is where the trick-or-treating and the family nostalgia come in.
It creates stability for the brand, maybe? The sources said they're clearly living their best life, but maybe it's more strategic than just happy living.
How so?
By grounding their current life in his past success, literally putting his son in his 2010 outfit, they build this foundation. It makes the high-flying A-list stuff on the island feel less random, maybe more earned.
That makes sense. It's about balance. If it was only the private island luxury, they might seem out of touch.
Yeah, unrelatable.
But if it was only the cozy family stuff, they might lose that edge, that high-fashion elite status they also clearly maintain.
So they're performing both roles at the same time.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
And we see two different kinds of intimacy being showcased too, right?
Explain that.
Well, the PDA on the island is very visible, very romantic. It's like an affirmation for the public, showing relationship strength.
Okay. Designed for an outside audience.
Yeah. But the Halloween photo, that feels like it's signaling generational intimacy. A private family moment, but one that's wrapped up in this easily consumable pop culture history reference.
That's a great way to put it. And the choice of that specific throwback is what really lingers.
The My World Tour, look for Jack Blues.
Yeah. By referencing that so explicitly, they're not just dressing him up for fun. They're actively shaping the story around Justin's ongoing legacy.
And making sure everyone knows this new family member is tied directly into that fame, that history. Using the JBB initials just seals the deal.
It's a deliberate merging of their personal life and his public career narrative. Every move feels like a data point, you know? Whether it's where they kiss or what color hoodie their toddler wears.
It really is fascinating. From kissing in front of giant gold balloons on some tropical island.
To trick-or-treating in a tiny purple hoodie.
Those two moments really do capture the scale and maybe the strategic thinking behind their life right now.
Yeah, it sums up the source material perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
A-list island romance 1 second.
And intimate, nostalgic family branding the next.
A real deep dive into that dual reality of being mega famous today.
Absolutely. Thanks for breaking down all those details and the thinking behind them.
My pleasure. Always interesting stuff.
So before we wrap up, here's something for you, our listeners, to think about. When a celebrity couple intentionally uses a specific career throwback look for their child's first big public moment and gives them those instantly brandable initials like JBB, what's really driving that? Is it our own collective obsession with celebrity nostalgia that makes this necessary? Or is using legacy like this just a really smart, maybe essential tactic in today's celebrity game? Something to chew on next time you're scrolling. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.